The woman accidentally discovered that every time her best friend came to the house, the daughter was unusually happy. Her husband also greeted her willingly. It was as if they were the only family. But the woman didn't care at all about this. She even specifically asked her husband to accompany her best friend to try on clothes in the room. She did this because she already knew that her best friend and her husband were having an affair. Even the daughter she had raised as her own was actually their child. Their goal was for the girl to inherit her fortune when she grew up. The husband and the best friend thought they had done it flawlessly, but they didn't know that from the moment the woman learned the truth. She had already been planning a vicious revenge scheme. So in the following years, the woman continued to disguise herself as a virtuous wife and loving mother, not only showering their daughter with care, but even when she witnessed intimate moments between her best friend and her husband, she turned a blind eye, simply waiting for the two to step into the trap she had set for them. Time passed quickly, and another 10 years went by. Under the best friend's overindulgence, the daughter turned into a delinquent girl. The woman, confronted with all this, merely gave a sinister smile. But when the best friend saw the daughter's report card, she became extremely anxious. Then she reconsidered. After all, this was her biological daughter, who would one day inherit everything from the woman. With that in mind, the best friend quickly asked the woman what she planned to do. The woman replied that she would send her daughter abroad to study, and that upon her return, she would inherit the company. Upon hearing this, the best friend and the husband became instantly excited, thinking that their years of careful planning were finally about to succeed. After the daughter went abroad to study, the best friend never set foot in the house again, while the husband always came home very late. Both of them eagerly anticipated the daughter's return to inherit the company, but they didn't know that the woman had grown tired of this cat and mouse game, simply waiting to make her final move. 3 years later, the daughter returned from studying abroad. The woman and her husband arrived at the airport early to greet her, but the daughter ran into the arms of the best friend, completely ignoring her mother standing aside. However, the woman didn't mind any of that, and instead took the daughter to the company for a press conference, where she publicly announced that all the company shares and assets were transferred to the daughter's name. Everyone was stunned upon seeing the keys to luxury cars and gold bars, with many envying the girl for having a CEO as her mother. At that moment, the best friend sitting in the audience couldn't hold back any longer, immediately walked up to the stage and took out a paternity test report, stating that the girl was actually the daughter of her and the man, after which everyone criticized the best friend for not only having an affair with the woman's husband, but also for using the woman's womb to bear her child. They immediately felt that the woman was pitiful, while the man believed that he was merely pursuing his own happiness. At that moment, the woman asked the daughter how she would choose, and of course, the girl chose to be with her biological parents. To thank the woman for raising her, she gave the woman $500 as compensation. This act once again drew the criticism of everyone, who deemed all three of them to be despicable people. The man stated that this was their family business and that nobody needed to meddle. Immediately after, he handed the woman a divorce agreement and asked her to sign it. Without hesitation, the woman signed her name on it. The best friend was overjoyed upon seeing this, as she had originally thought that the woman would make some demands of them, but she didn't expect that the woman would sign the divorce agreement so readily. Just as the three became overly self-satisfied, the woman ordered her subordinate to bring a gift to give to the girl, even though the girl wasn't her biological daughter. But since the girl was the heir to her company, she gave the girl the heirloom jade ring from the Su family, and wished happiness for their little family. Seeing this, everyone thought that the woman was foolish, but some observed that this must have been a trap set by the woman, and a reporter curiously asked the woman if she had deliberately orchestrated a scheme against the trio. The woman did not respond, and without another word, turned and left the press conference, because in her heart, this trap had only just begun.